Hello students, now we will discuss the next part, that is division of the two physical quantities, means quotient of the two physical quantity in case of division. So consider here two quantities, that A and B are the two physical quantities. These are in division, and when we divide these two we will get the result Z. So Z will be equal to A upon B, that is equation number 1. But if delta A and plus minus delta B be the absolute errors in the quantity A and B, and plus minus delta Z errors, absolute errors is raised in case of combination of in that case of combination, then the equation and 1 can be written as Z plus minus delta Z will be equal to A plus minus delta A and divide by B plus minus delta B. Now this term can be written as A plus minus delta A in the first bracket. In the second bracket we have to write B plus minus delta B to the power minus 1, because it is 1 upon this, and when we write in the numerator, so it will be power minus 1. Now to simplify this equation, taking A common, and in the first bracket we will get 1 plus minus delta A upon A, and in the second bracket B to the power minus 1 taking common, minus 1 taking common, so we will get 1 plus minus delta B upon B to the power minus 1, that is equal to taking Z common, so 1 plus delta Z upon Z. So this is the next equation. So in this equation, this is minus 1, B to the power minus 1, and B to the power minus 1 can be written like this, A upon B. First bracket is same, 1 plus delta A upon A, and second bracket is the same, 1 plus delta B upon B to the power minus 1, that is equal to Z 1 plus delta Z upon Z, like this. And this A upon B from the equation number 1 is replaced by Z, because it is equal to Z from the equation number 1. So Z and equal to Z 1 plus delta Z upon Z, like this. Now the first bracket is same, 1 plus delta A upon A, but in second bracket we will get the power minus 1. So we have to explain that bracket by using the binomial theorem. So by using the binomial theorem, we have to use the first term, and after that higher terms we have to neglect it, because when the power is increased, so the small value, small value quantity will also be reduced. So we have to write here 1 plus minus delta B upon B and plus higher terms, So it is the explanation of this by using binomial theorem. Okay, now Z cancel by Z, and higher terms are neglected, so we will get 1 plus minus delta Z upon delta Z upon Z equal to 1 plus minus delta A upon A, and in the second bracket we will get 1 plus delta B upon B, because higher terms are neglected. Now after that we have to multiply the first bracket with the second bracket and then find out the result. So when we multiply these brackets together, and we will get the result like this, 1 plus minus delta Z upon Z, it is equal to 1 multiplied by 1, that is 1, plus minus this multiplied by 1, that is delta A upon A, and next this multiplied by 1, so delta B upon plus minus B, and the delta A multiplied by last term delta B. So we will get plus minus delta A upon A into delta B upon B. Again, delta A and delta B, delta A and delta B are very small term, so division is very small, so therefore this term is neglected. So when the term is neglected, so next expression can be written as like this, and 1 cancel out by 1, so delta Z upon Z plus minus equal to plus minus delta A upon A and plus minus delta B upon B. Now the result can be written as delta Z upon Z will be equal to delta A upon A plus delta B upon B. So this is the result in case of division. So the result in case of division means when the quantity will be in quotient, and in case of multiplication the answer will be find out by the same formula, that is delta Z upon Z equal to delta upon A plus delta B upon B. Okay. Now the last combination is some powers of a physical quantity. So after that we have to start here some powers of the physical quantity. So in that case we have to consider some power of any physical quantity and find out the relation. Now number 5 is when some power is related, some power is there of any physical quantity, power of observed physical quantity. So in that case, let A is a physical quantity and N is the power of that physical quantity, N is the power of that physical quantity. Let Z is the result after taking that power N of the A, therefore Z will be equal to A to the power N, equation number 1. But plus minus delta A and plus minus delta Z will be the absolute errors in the quantity A and in the result of this result of the by taking the power of the physical quantity. So in terms of these absolute errors, the equation 1 can be written as Z plus minus delta Z, it is equal to A plus minus delta A to the power N. Now again taking common A. So when taking common A, so power of the A is there, so common will be A to the power N, and we will get 1 plus minus delta A upon A to the whole power N will be equal to, taking Z common here, 1 plus minus delta Z upon Z like this. Now again using the binomial expansion in this term, so we'll get A to the power N and we'll get 1 plus minus N delta A upon A plus higher terms. We have to use here again binomial theorem or binomial expression. So this is the result, and it is equal to Z 1 plus minus delta Z upon Z. Now A to the power N in equation number 1 equal to Z, so it is replaced by Z. So we can write Z 1 plus minus delta Z upon Z equal to Z 1 plus minus N delta A upon A, because higher terms are neglected. So these terms are neglected. So the power is like this. So in that case here is Z and Z cancelled by Z. So remaining terms are 1 plus minus delta Z upon Z. It will be equal to 1 plus minus N into delta A upon A. Now in this term again 1 is written in the left side and right side, so it is cancelled out, and the result will be equal to Z delta Z upon Z equal to N into delta A upon A. So this is the expression in case when we have to take a power of any physical quantity. So the absolute errors which will be arised in the expression, that can be find out by the given formula, delta z upon z will be equal to n into delta a upon a. Now these are the formulas related to the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and some powers of the physical quantities. Now the unit chapter number 2 is finished, and after that we have to solve some numerical problems, and you have to do some practice for these formulas to find out the numerical problems from your textbook. Okay, thank you.